Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the one and only Mark Spencer for the Champions League Review 2010 for December the 7th. Actually, not the 7th. December the 8th. Wednesday, December the 8th, 2010. For my almost 33rd edition of this amazing series on YouTube. It's always good to do these, folks. Trust me. From the bottom of my heart. I just love doing this. This is always fun. I love the comments. Thanks, Mr. Hope channel. Thanks to everyone, all your comments I've got over the years, and this has always been fun to do. And I gotta admit, all the Champions League action has just been phenomenal. I've watched tons and tons of hours of Champions League this year. Saw some great upsets. Chelsea got destroyed 1-0 actually. Shakhtar Donetsk has just been amazing in this competition. FC Schalke has just surprised me, and so has FC Copenhagen. You talk about some teams here that have really stepped their game up to the next level. Folks, this is what the Champions League is all about. And now I'm going to give you an exclusive look at the thoughts from the ESPN panel from SoccerNet. Enjoy it. We'll see you in a bit.
So the Champions League group stages are done. We know the identities of the 16 teams in the first knockout round. Here to surmise the group stages for us, Janusz Michalak, Shaka Hislop, and we're also joined by Stuart Robson. Stuart, who are the big teams particularly impressed you, and conversely, who least impressed you perhaps?
Well, just at this moment, Barcelona are once again playing at the top of their game. They can open any teams up. Their individuals are playing brilliantly. They're also pressing the ball like they did a couple of years ago and like they did at the beginning of last season. They're a team that I think can go right the way to the end. The team that have really, I think, have struggled has been Inter Milan. Inter Milan under Mourinho had the best defence. They were brilliant defensively all round the field. They had a great strategy. Now they look very open. They look as though teams can cut them open. And if they don't get the defensive side of their game right, they could go out in the last 16.
Shaka, a few surprise stories in the Champions League. Anyone stick out for you?
Well, nobody stuck out more for me than Shakhtar Donetsk. I think they had a fantastic Champions League group stage, Group H. I didn't predict that they would finish top of the group. I don't think anybody predicted they would have got 15 out of a possible 18. 55 games now unbeaten at home in all competitions. Very Eastern European defensively, very Brazilian attack-wise. I think this is as good a team as there's still left in the Champions League. Of course, they play the second leg at home. I think many are hoping to avoid them in the knockout stage.
In the group stages as a whole, which teams surpassed your expectations, Janusz?
I think, looking at it, Bayern Munich, I think, talking about dark horses, we can't put them in that category, but we could perhaps, based on the form in the Bundesliga. But look what's happening. Top of the group. They got Ribéry back, 2 goals in the first game. By the second stage, Arjen Robben might be back, and we'll look at the Bayern Munich and teams perhaps not wanting to play them. But we have to talk about Spurs because really, Inter not playing as well, that's fair play, but that's a big accomplishment.
The draw for the first knockout round coming up on December the 17th in Nyon, Switzerland.
Well, I have to say, folks, that was cool. And I have special thanks to ESPN and special thanks to Shaka Hislop, Stuart Robson and the rest. They did give you some good opinion. Well, my opinion on Rafa Benitez, they're not the same team without Mourinho, and they're starting to show it. And I can report, actually, I got some news on that Inter Milan team. Actually, the transfer window's in January, so there's actually rumors that Diego Milito, I'm reporting it now, that he wants to leave. And the rumor is him going to Real Madrid. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him and Karim Benzema go switch, to do a trade type thing. So they'll go from one team to the other team. So don't be surprised to see that deal go down. And I think another player might be heading to Inter Milan, and the name I'm hearing is Antonio Cassano. He might be the player that they need to get it going, and hopefully they can get it going in the round of 16 in the Champions League. And my opinion on Shakhtar Donetsk and FC Copenhagen and teams like Manchester United, they're starting to get it going. Watch out for Arsenal. I think they're going to be a tough team to play. Milan, they're kind of iffy, but they're my pick to win it all. And Chelsea, they need to get it going because there's a lot of pressure on the manager and a lot of pressure on the players. They got to really turn their game on. Don't be surprised if they are big players come transfer window. That's the rumors I'm hearing. And same thing with Liverpool. They've turned it around. They're doing good in the Europa League. They're starting to turn it up in the Premier League. They were at the very bottom at one time. Now they've come up so much. They're in like 11th or 10th right now. So the situation is in all the leagues across Europe. The games are getting interesting. I got news on the Serie A. The players look like they're not going to strike after all, so that's good for the fans across Italy. The Serie A won't be striked, and the games will go on. And it kind of sucks, these unions around the world. It's getting tough. The NFL, I hear there's rumors that they're going to have a lockout. NBA, lockout. NHL maybe in 2 years, lockout. And MLB is probably the most healthy league in North America, so we'll see what happens. Well, let's get back to football, soccer, the world's game. My opinions on the FIFA World Cup bids, it's too bad for England. It's too bad for the United States, too bad for Korea, too bad for Japan. They just didn't win out the bids. That's the thing I love about FIFA. It's the world's game. Qatar is going to get a chance to host it. They might do things different than we do in the western part of the world, but that's what makes us human. We try different things. We do different things. Some things in this world are not how it seems. Some things in this world are different. And, we speak different languages. We eat different foods. We do whatever we want to do because that's why we're human. And that's what's cool. Russia is becoming an up-and-coming superpower once again. They're really becoming the old, not Soviet Union anymore, but they're becoming a leader in the world. They're really starting to show they're opening up to the world. I hear now that they're going to enter the World Trade Organization, so we'll see. We'll see if Russia's really opening up to Europe, opening up to the world. Just like China, they're trying their best. They still have human rights abuses and stuff, but I think China's turning around too. I believe in China. I think they can turn it around. It's up to them. The future's how you make it a good one. If you don't, you will see. So the way I look at the World Cup, these are some good bids for two countries, and I wish Russia and I wish Qatar the best in one 2018, one in 2022. It's going to be interesting in these World Cups, and they're going to be pretty phenomenal. That's up for a very long time. The one that's coming soon in 4 years' time is going to be one in Brazil, so I can't wait. It's going to be a little bit of samba, a little bit of this and that. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is the one and only Mark Spencer for the Champions League review. All the games across Europe has been great. The round of 16 is going to be interesting. You got some teams in this competition that want to win it all. Watch out for these underdogs. They might surprise some people. A team you got to watch out for is Glasgow Rangers. I really feel they have the type of defense. If they could chip in the odd goal, they just might make it to the round of 8. So long, everyone. Bye-bye.